is Puka Nacua banged up his knee last night. Turns out it's the same knee that he banged up during training camp. I saw that he was an IR candidate, and then literally within 10 minutes, it was announced that he's being put on the IR. So that was fast. So, um, Anthony, this sounds like it's Cooper Kupp time in Los Angeles, and it certainly was last night too.
Yeah, this is significant. And we know the timeline with Puka Nacua going into this season. He hurts the knee, end of August. But then going into week one, Sean McVay and the Rams made it seem like he was good to go. He injures it last night, comes out of the game, comes back in. And usually when a player comes back in, then immediately leaves. That tells us that there's something more significant, something more to the story. And now, not only is Puka Nacua going to miss week 2, but he is going to be sidelined for the next 4 games after being placed on IR with the PCL sprain. So fantasy football wise, like, this is a big blow to anybody who drafted Puka. You either spent a late first on him, or if you got him post-injury in the preseason, a second-round pick. And last night, even when Puka Nacua was on the field and healthy, it was the Cooper Kupp show. And what that tells us is that those rumors from beat reporters saying, hey, as long as Cooper Kupp's healthy, this offense is going to run through Cooper Kupp, that was no BS. So, like, not you got like a double punch in the face here, not only with the injury, but also right out the gate, it is the Cooper Kupp show. So, Puka Nacua fantasy managers, you have to kind of dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. I don't have Puka. I have one share of Puka, and I regretted hitting the draft button when I did it. And I'm certainly regretting it now. I feel like we were drafting him at his ceiling, with his workout metrics coming out. Like, he is at his ceiling. What he gave us last year, Puka Nacua will never replicate. So there's nowhere else but to go, but down right now. And yeah, waiver wire wise, I would pick up DeMarcus Robinson. They also have Tyler Johnson, but Robinson played more snaps. Johnson was the one who caught the touchdown. But we know how Sean McVay is. Whoever he is featuring in that Puka Nacua role seems to have productive fantasy outings. And I'm going after DeMarcus. In fact, the one good thing I did on that Puka team in the FFPC was I handcuffed Puka Nacua and drafted DeMarcus Robinson. So at least the blow isn't as bad. DeMarcus Robinson, I did a waiver wire video earlier. He's rostered in fewer than 10% of leagues out there. So I would go and pounce on him.